What the fuck is up, guys? Mr. Mackinhose, back at it again. Know about it. Anyways, I just finished up the audiobook like 2 days ago, and I thought I'd do, like a little how I felt about it and kind of review-ish sort of thing. I remember reading the original book when it came out and trying to, create the stories in my head while reading it. And I thought it was an awesome book to see into the mind of Jay and kind of see how everything was built and put together and all that. But man, with the audiobook and having Jay doing the narration and, him getting more in-depth with the stories than what I felt like the book really gave the stories. And definitely seeing how the audiobook gave the stories more depth than just the regular book. Made it 10 times more awesome. I love hearing Jay do storytelling, even if it wasn't, actual stories that they went through for making, the book in general, but, just hearing to him talk is really inspiring and, kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. But the audiobook is fucking awesome. I think I knocked it out in like a week and a half. No, not even. Probably about a week. Maybe like a week and a couple of days. I don't remember exactly. But the one night that really got me was I was laying on my living room couch and I couldn't sleep. And so I was like, I'm going to listen to the audiobook. And I just happened to be in the section of the book where Violent J talks about the clown, visit him in his bedroom, and then falling to sleep and going to the big giant carnival and all that stuff. And it was actually storming outside. There was a big thunder shower, rainstorm, fucking lightning, crazy fest. And so I was listening to that, and he was talking about, the clown creeping up on him while he was sleeping, and I got all freaked out laying on my couch. I was like, oh man, I was all jittery and shaky, and then like, oh, this story's, fucking nuts. And so I just had to go outside, and I'm smoking a cigarette outside, and just with the lightning and everything, it was all just super, super crazy, and watching, it all get put together, and in my head, it was just nuts. Video's all fucking shaky, because I'm filming on a cat tree, and the cats want to be on the cat tree since I'm by the cat tree, and they're pain in the asses, and fuck you, kitties. Anyways. But no, hearing that, and with the, just the atmosphere that I was in, it was real creepy, and, it was real creepy, and I got paranoid, and I was just like, oh man, this is intense, and, I actually made a post on Facebook talking about, Jay being one of the best storytellers there ever is, and I still stand by that. His voice, and the way he describes stuff, to me personally, is just so intricate that it just really gets your feelings and your nerves all worked up and all that. It was crazy hearing him to admit he had fucking gotten syphilis at one point, and saying, in the book we said I never mentioned that, but I need to tell the whole truth. So now we're getting all these, a little bit deeper into some stories and deeper explanations. I can't stop fucking yawning. But yeah, the book altogether fucking awesome. I can't wait for what he talks about, the whole second installment, starting the second deck and all the stuff that goes on during that. And I'm definitely looking forward to Shaggy's book, which I'm sure, why wouldn't you do a book right with the audiobook at the same time? Which I think would be cool, or maybe wait a little while, kind of like they did with this. Fuck me. You know, wait a little while and then put out an audiobook with a little more deep stuff and, you know, a little more depth to the storytelling and whatever. But a Shaggy book's going to be fucking awesome. Behind the Paint 2 or whatever the next book will be called will be fucking awesome. But yeah, anyways, let me know in the comments what you thought of the audiobook or how far you've made it through the audiobook and what you think of so far. Leave some likes, maybe some shares. I mean, you don't gotta do none of that stuff, but asking never hurts. Anyways, Mr. McInhose. You can also find me on Juggalo a Day on Tuesdays. You can sometimes find me in Carnival Spirits every Saturday afternoon. Anyways, I'm around. Peace.